Hello everybody. I thought I'd shoot a new video. Make it sound like it's professional when I'm really just switching on my camera. I'm on a whim. I just decided to dress up for no reason other than I just felt like it. And I don't wear a ton of makeup. Even what I'm doing right now is barely what you would consider makeup, really. But I just thought I'd show you what I do. And, I may not talk that much. I may or may not talk that much. It's going to be very free-flowing. But, yeah, I basically just decided that it's been a long time since I really dressed up. And I only do it when I feel like it. I don't feel like I have to impress anybody. That always felt super inauthentic to me. I just do it because it feels creative and fun, and I just have the energy for it. Because being creative for me takes a lot of energy, and I love being creative, but sometimes I'll go for months without really thinking about my outfit other than maybe it matches. But today, excuse me. By the way, I got a piercing. It's very cute. Let me show you. Got my hand right in front of the camera. Thank you. I am really bad at this, sorry. I hope you can see it, but it's a little gold evil eye. It's real gold because I'm old enough to have that. If I get a piercing, I want it to be made with adult gold. I don't know how else to put it. And it's got a tiny little emerald in the middle right there. And I love emeralds. I actually, if I ever get married, or maybe if I just have the money, one day I'm going to have a ring made entirely out of gold, possibly rose gold, but I'll decide when I get there, and emeralds, because I love the rarity and the symbolism of them. They have a lot of personal significance to me. And today, I don't know, I was looking at my piercing and I was thinking, what else can I do? So I only got this a week ago, and so far it's healing pretty good. I just flush it with saline water, and I'm very gentle and avoid putting moisturizer too close to that area. But today, I just thought I'd show you what I do for my makeup, and it's really very simple. I have this cute little bag from Ulta that, incidentally matches my outfit. I love this shade. I love all shades of pink, but lately, I'd say over the last year or so, I've been drawn more to soft tones, soft, cool tones, like rose colors and any kind of pastel. I loved bold colors when I was in my late 20s, and I think that I still do, but I don't know. I feel like the other version of it is very calming, and I find a great deal of comfort, and color therapy is a thing, and I think it has a lot of validity to it, because if you paint your home, the inside of your home, bright red, you wouldn't be surprised that you feel anxious and aggressive in the home unless you know how to decorate it. But if you paint your home and decorate it with a lot of different soft tones, for me, I hate white, and I don't really enjoy beige. I mean more like, I'd say the mermaid shades, or pastel shades. I like decorating my home with those, because you come in and it feels peaceful. and nothing's really jumping out at you in a place that I want to be peaceful and calm. And so for me, I'm wearing a pink outfit with a lot of soft pink and white, and I'll show it to you when I'm done. And then I don't wear foundation. I've always hated it. It always felt like it, I don't know. Ever since I was a teenager and people tried to get me to wear it, I remember being annoyed at anyone suggesting I wear foundation because it always felt weird. It always felt like it was sitting on my skin, drying it out, you know? And I turned to moisturizing instead. And I've been doing that heavily ever since I was 14. And one of my favorite YouTubers, Maria Gloria, she put it perfectly. She said, if you're not going to bed at night shiny like a glazed donut, are you even really moisturizing? And I live by that rule, hard and fast, before I ever heard her say it. Every single day I moisturize. And I don't overdo it. I would like to use my shower to kind of help. I use gentle but effective lathering, like organic. I use like special organic face wash from a cure that helps me a lot. And I use a washcloth because that seems to work for me. It's the perfect amount of exfoliating for me without scratching or tearing up my skin. And I clean it, obviously. I change the washcloth every day. And then I just use the steam to kind of help open up my pores, and it's very purifying. And I use a shower filter because I think filtered water is very important for washing your skin and in general good health. Alkaline filtered water. And then I also use, I just get out and I make sure I layer my moisturizers. You know, I go to the store and I pick out something really gentle. Like I love argan oil, even if it's expensive. I try to buy like a blend that's gentle on my skin. And then I use a cream moisturizer to help set it because oil weirdly is drying to my skin unless I put a cream-based moisturizer on top of it. And that kind of sets really well. And then I don't do anything for my face in the morning because I found that it actually irritates my skin. I only wash my face in the shower intensively for a few minutes, and I don't use a lot of hot water. I just use like maybe between warm and hot water. So right now I have moisturized, healthy skin, and it's set for me to do what I usually do, which is this is gonna seem, I don't know if this seems a little off-putting to you, but I like to put lipstick on the typical way, and then this is an old-fashioned technique that I saw people use in the 50s and 60s, and it doesn't seem to affect my skin, but if you have very sensitive skin that breaks out easily, I wouldn't recommend this. But I take my fingertip, make sure your hands are clean, obviously, and I just tap it. And for me, I have very fair skin, so it shows up very easily. Not on camera, and I'm not going to try to make it look good on camera. I'm just not. But I tap it in certain spots on my face that I consider to be natural points where blush shows up on my face. So if let's say I went out on a brisk walk and I come home and my face is all rosy, I'd pick the points, I'd note the points on my face where it naturally shows up and just highlight them. And you know, the motion of doing this with my fingertips is actually good for your skin, I think, because it's like a gentle massage. It's like almost like a lymphatic massage, a very gentle one where you just pat and gently pull. And then I just do my forehead. I do above my eyelids right here. The occipital, the bone. My nose tip. And then just where my cheekbones would be. I have cheekbones, they're just hidden under my round face that I have at the moment. And actually, I can't wait to drop to the weight I want to be at, because I would love to be able to see my true bone structure. It's one of the few things that I really look forward to, because I'm interested in art, and I'm interested in studying anatomy in terms of art. And I would love to be able to, I could do it now, and I could draw self-portraits now, and I think that would be a beautiful way to exhibit self-love, and I think it's wonderful to do that. But I also would love to be able to just look at my true bone structure and see, and draw and paint it, but one of these days I'll be able to put this on my cheekbones, visibly. So what I like to do aside from that is, if I'm doing what I consider to be a full face of makeup, I will touch up my eyebrows a little bit. I think I might do that next. Just touch up my brows. And sorry if I go a little quiet, but I'm no expert at this. I'm just doing what looks natural and kind of, I guess the point of makeup is to highlight your features and kind of even things out a little bit. Like if you have uneven brows like I do right now, it kind of just helps you look just a bit more polished. It's a lot like having a beautiful crystal and then just, giving it a nice, running it under some water, giving it a nice cleanse, and making it look, even more beautiful than it already is in its natural form. You're just kind of giving it a highlight almost. By the way, I love highlighter. Highlighter is 100% my favorite thing of all time. It makes me feel like a unicorn, and coincidentally, I'm wearing unicorn slippers. Whoever invented highlighter, can I give you a hug? Because I will. If I meet the person who invented highlighter, for the love of God, I would love to give you a hug and $10,000 if I had it. So it's very tempting for me to not put highlighter all over my face, because dear Lord, there's so many beautiful highlighters out there. One thing I had to learn the hard way is, do not do this when putting on brow product, because dear Lord, I have made the mistake of doing that, and then when my brows are relaxed, they look quizzical or uneven even more. My brows are kind of asymmetrical, and I don't personally think it's noticeable unless you're like really close. yesterday I did a brow wax, and I noticed in a photo I took recently that my brows grew out a little long, and I'm grateful for that. That's wonderful. But they looked a little too long. They used to be so thin that they were just patched here and here, just here, and then nothing here. It looked like, I don't know, it just didn't look right. I looked very unhealthy because I was wrestling with a health crisis a few years back. A lot of untreated, undiagnosed health issues. But they've grown in quite a bit, and I'm very happy about that. I figured out what the issue was. I got help from my provider, my medical providers. But then I also kind of figured out some of what was going on my own. And they did grow in, and they're mostly even now. But they also kind of overgrew a little bit. They were like way the heck over here, which is a lot. And so when I did the wax kit yesterday, I kind of cut them off a little bit. They look a little prominent. I think they're okay. I don't know. On camera, they look a little different. I'm going to do my eyes next, since I think that would actually help. I was actually doing them a little dark, my brows, because I want my, I'm going to do my eyebrows and my eyes, and I apologize if I lose my train of thought, but it will help match better because my eyes are going to be a little more bold, not too bold, but just enough that it's noticeable. So I saw this technique, and I think it's common now, but it was popular on Instagram, and then everyone started doing it because it looked really nice. And if it's outdated, feel free to let me know. But I like this technique because it kind of helps my small features and my smaller looking. It brings out my smaller features and makes them more prominent. It highlights them in a good way. So that transition thing that people do, I just put it on here. So for me, I pick a base color. I like this brand because they have beautiful shades, beautiful designs. To me, I think they're really they're wonderful. They have a lot of glitter. I love their highlighters. This was a gift from a friend. And I'm going to use this. It's kind of like a pinkish neutral brown. So one of the things I love about pink, among the infinite other reasons, is that if I use it as a color in my makeup during the rare occasions that I wear it, if it flakes off, I can just, you won't notice because my skin is very pink. I have very pink toned skin. And so it doesn't really flake off. And then another benefit to not wearing foundation for me is like, I can easily wipe away without ruining the foundation that would have been there. And for me, By the way, I can't figure out how to get that bumpy to go away. But I also hate wearing foundation because I have natural freckles. And even when it wasn't cool to have them, maybe a decade ago, they really started coming in my early 20s. But even when it wasn't cool to have them a decade or so ago, I thought they were stunning, and I've always loved them. And I won't even cover them up with sheer foundation. I love them too much, and I will not cover them up. You know, I inherited them from my mother. My mother has them. They're absolutely beautiful. So there's that shade. Oh, I need a washcloth or something like that. Excuse me one moment. I'm going to turn you the other way so you can't see me stand up. Excuse me. So, I like to have a little washcloth on me as well, so that so I can wipe my hands off and not get makeup everywhere. I'm not sure what color to go for. I think I do want to go with a little bit of pink, but I also I feel like maybe this will be the middle shade. Yeah. I like this for the middle shade. That is not picking up at all. It's very sheer, too. Sorry, my underwear is rolling. I'm at that point in the month where my body is just like stubbornly holding on to water, and it feels like my clothes are moving around on me more. So I'm sorry if I look like I'm fidgeting. So there's a middle shade that you're supposed to pick. I kind of like the way it looks now, but I think I'm gonna pick something from my other set here. ColourPop from, they had a Frozen collection come out when the second Frozen movie came out, and I thought, oh my god, that's beautiful. Can't seem to make up my mind. I have other palettes, but I don't genuinely want to get up and go look for them. I think I might just go with this sheer shade and just apply a bit more of it. You know, it's also an adventure for me to put makeup on, eye makeup on, because I have astigmatism in one of my eyes. And when I close it, sometimes it will be way more blurry, and then I won't be able to fully see what I'm doing, and it might look a little different. So precision is difficult for me. It's why I always keep it really simple. I think at the end here I'm going to have just a very pale pink. Or not at the end, not at the end. So what I'm going to do is pick this really pale pink, and I'm going to put it in the corner of my eye, and then add a little bit of glitter to it. And I won't overdo it. I'll just do a tiny patch of color. Sometimes, the other reason I don't like neutrals when it comes to makeup or the way it looks on me, it's because the funny part is my skin is so fair and almost translucent. If I don't wear bright colors, they kind of disappear on my face magically. Don't know where they went, and it doesn't suit me. I've always loved oceanic, vibrant colors, and the ocean is vibrant with colors. It's more than just blue and green. It's an array of colors that don't even exist on land. So I think I'm gonna go with that. And then I'll do this light pink, and then I'm gonna do like just a touch of this violet over here. This violet with this pink. Just a little blend of that. It's a lot of it. Yeah, perfect. Sometimes I take a color. This is for the corner. So there's the base color that I paint over my lid, then the middle, and then the corner. And sometimes I have to blend the corner so that it doesn't look too vibrant and it doesn't take away from what I'm going for. And it doesn't contrast too much with my skin tone. I know on YouTube, a lot of the people who specialize in beauty would probably be screaming at me with the way their technique is so precise. I'm not doing this at all for accuracy, you know. I use my fingertips and I use the inexpensive makeup that I have on hand. And I hate beauty blenders. I hate anything that draws moisture out of your face, because there's so many products that people recommend on YouTube videos, and they do it for a reason. I know it's because they're professionals and they know what they're doing, but for me, I like to keep it simple. The least amount of contact I make with my face, the better. So for me, no beauty blenders, no foundation, no powder, none of that. You know, I just keep it simple. And so for me, this is less of a beauty community video and more of a daily routine video, or I don't do this every day. I do this very rarely, actually. But this is more of a fun thing for me to do, a hangout video almost. Okay, so that's what I have so far. It looks very red on camera, but it looks like a soft glowy pink in the mirror, and it's very nice, I think. Now, I'm gonna go as far as to add some eyeliner. I think I might go with brown. This was recommended by a friend of mine. It's called Styla eyeliner. I am not good with eyeliner. I don't know how this is going to come out, but I'm going to try and make it. It's just going to be simple. I don't do cat eye or anything like that. I just like to highlight above my lash line. You know, I see some people put it in their waterline, but all that does is make my eyes scratchy and irritated. So I like to just put it below the lash line and above the lash line. I'll just show you what I do. I'll put it on and I'll show you. Okay. So that's what it looks like. There's a little bit of separation between the eyeliner and the line of my lashes. So what I like to do for that is I'll get out a pencil. Where is it? I have a brown eyeliner pencil around here somewhere. And I'll fill it in. But let me just get up close and show you. Also, I don't do cat eye because I haven't yet figured out how to do it with hooded lids because I have those. Everyone does, I think, for the most part. I have to be careful not to overdraw with the pen because it can get uneven very fast if I do that. I have a black pencil. I don't know if I have a brown one. I'm gonna have to use this black pencil. I think one of these days I'm going to go to a makeup specialist and ask her to show me how to do eyeliner in a way that works with my face. But for right now, I kind of like how it almost, in the mirror, it looks very doll-like. It's very cute. And I did the best I could to smooth out the lines with the black eyeliner. I like brown eyeliner the best, and I also love violet if I want to be fun. It looks a little harsh on camera, but in the mirror it looks perfect. And oh, I even have a green eyeliner. I don't know when I'll use that, but I'll come up with the reason. I'm using this shimmery violet above my brow bone. For some reason it felt right. Just a very faint tint. Nothing too noticeable. It just looks super cute. That's what I look like right now. They're slightly uneven, but whatever. I don't care. And it's not that noticeable unless you're this close. And even then, if you're this close to me, it's because I really like you, and I'm not gonna, it's not gonna matter. So, that's what I have for that. And I'm also going to pick, one of these days I'm actually, so this is funny, I only have one palette of highlighter, even though I love it so much. It's just expensive for me. I do want to go out and find more and then brush it across my my cheekbones, or where they are hidden. But for right now, I use this Elsa palette for any shimmer I have, or any shimmer I want. And for right now, I think I just want to put a little bit of snow glitter in the corner of my eye. Okay, and the last part, which is my favorite part, I have this little pot of glitter, and I love it because it's kind of like the bigger, sort of chunkier looking glitter from this ColourPop kit for Frozen. And it's Elsa, so obviously this makes sense. It looks like snowflakes. Snow glitter. So what I'm doing is taking this, and I'm just going to put it here, maybe a little at my temple, so that there's like a moon shape of glitter around my temple. And I do this just because it's fun. It's extra. It highlights my freckles in a really nice way without covering them up. And it's glitter. I mean, come on. It's wonderful. My nose, I put it on my nose. It spreads surprisingly fast, so I usually am very careful not to add too much. And I don't rub it too much because I don't want to irritate my skin. Just basically where I put my blush for the most part. I always get compliments for it. People think it's really adorable. Maybe a little bit above my lip. It's very playful. There's a little speck right there. It's very playful. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but that's what I have. So, okay. I'm gonna, I haven't eaten yet. Excuse me, I haven't eaten yet. And it's been quite a day for me. I didn't feel well when I woke up today. So I'm going to eat and don't know. I've been working on being more productive and getting more done. And I think what I'm going to do is just go with the flow and pick something, because everything I have to do is important and it can be very overwhelming and cause me to shut down. So what I've been doing is being more intuitive with it. And so I just pick whatever I feel like I can do right now. And it's anything off the list I have. And I have a lot of paperwork I need to do and some finances to organize. And I think that what also has been helping me with the getting things done is just accepting that it's part of life. And you can do other things and live your life. You don't have to let anything like a to-do list hold you back. It's just part of life. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to glitter the whole way. So you guys have a great day. 46 minutes. This has been a long video. I'm not going to edit it. I'm just going to upload it. I hope you all enjoy your day. Oh, and let me just show you what I'm wearing today. I'm going to turn the camera away while I stand up. Excuse me. Something like that. And then I keep these shoes and I clean them really often. But these are what I'm going to wear. They're my favorite pair of shoes. They're so comfortable, but they go with every cute outfit I have. So yeah, have an awesome day. And I'm just going to go out. I like doing paperwork outside my home sometimes, just because it's outside. It's refreshing and peaceful. And I'm going to run some errands. You have a great day. Bye.